Hey guys, Blue Bar here, and I understand that I have that I haven't been back for a while, but there was a reason for that. Well, one, I have a one of my shoulders feeling better, but I wrenched my shoulder, and the other thing is that I I was just taking a break. Okay, I wanted to take a hiatus, but I'm back, and since my dog is not in here, I didn't introduce you to this guy, or I introduced you guys to this little guy. I think it was my Christmas haul, but I got him for Christmas, and his name's he's a 2-month-old baby bull. I don't know what kind, and I named him Truman. And it was funny because my teacher was like, "Oh my gosh, you named your stuffed bull after my dog." So since I haven't really done a Power Rangers review in a while, I thought I would do that. But before I do that, I wanted to make this vlog. And so I just got home from school and I've been talking a lot today. So if I stop to eat or drink, it's just because it's also winter still. Okay. Anyway, basically, I've been a hero twice for some reason my whole life. So I've been a hero twice. The first time I saved my dog while I was walking him, and the second time happened like a few weeks ago. I'll tell you about the first time in a second, but the second time, happened I think 2 weeks ago. Yes, 2 weeks ago, and I was what happened was we had just come back from a field trip. I was coming out of 7th period and going to 8th period. And hold on, my neighbor just got home, so hold on. Okay, guys, sorry about that. My aunt got home, or my aunt came home, or came to the house. Anyway, also the reason I'm making this video now is because I feel bad that I didn't realize that when I uploaded Imagine That, the full movie, it would say it was copyrighted and nobody can watch it. Sorry about that. I wasn't thinking right. I wasn't thinking about it. And so I wanted to do this vlog and the next video as a makeup video. So let's get started with the vlog. So as I was saying a few weeks ago, we had just come back from a field trip at school, and I was coming out of 7th period going to 8th period. And yes, I was listening to music, but I was the only one paying attention. Everybody else was just like talking and just like jamming to music. And I happened to look down and where two like in the hallway I was at there's a main hallway and then there's 2 doors that take you to the other hallway. I was coming out of that hallway. As I was coming towards the doors, I happened to look down and I saw a cup that had spilled over. There was ice and water everywhere. And there was ice and water all over the place. It was just everywhere. And the kids weren't paying attention, but I was, and I didn't want them to fall. So I went over to the side where the water was, and I wanted to put my jacket down, but it was like the blue one, so I didn't want it to be ruined. And I didn't who wants to wear a wet jacket? Seriously. And, they were not paying attention, so I was flagging them on. And I was like, hey guys, it's a little, wet right here. It's a little slippery right here. You might want to go to the other side. And they kept thanking me and walked on. Well, out of nowhere, some kid ran up to me like, oh my god, you're a hero. I was like, what? And I was like, what? And sorry, it was a little quiet in here. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, if you're a hero. If you hadn't warned us, we could have slipped and fallen. I was like, okay, then I am a hero. But that was the second time I became a hero. The first time, I don't really remember exactly what happened. I just know I was walking my dog, and I was walking Red, and it was just me and him. We were walking around the block, and I was, I'm not going outside right now, it's winter right now, but, see, I'm starting to get a cough again. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little nervous too. Anyway, Red and I were walking, and I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was, like, discussing something with him, even though he's a dog. And, on this side of the block, there's, like, a big bush, and I don't like going under there. There's too many bugs and there's too many bugs and spiders under there. I don't like going under there. But for some reason, my dog loves going under there, so he went under there, and I didn't realize that he was in the road until, like, I didn't realize what he was doing until I saw his tail. He was taking forever, so I happened to look under the bush, and I was like, why am I seeing his tail in the road? And I looked over the bush, and I was like, Red, what are you doing in the road? And as soon as I yelled at him, get out of the road, because he was in the middle of the road, all of a sudden I just saw, like, a big, like, black truck approach. Like, I don't remember if it was blue or black. It was, like, dark blue. It was, like, a dark color. I don't know what color it was. But anyway, it looked like black, but I don't know. It was, like, a big truck. It was, like, that big. And I knew my dog was gonna get hit if I didn't do something. So, I literally stepped in the road, grabbed his leash, and just, like, yanked him, but I didn't wrench my shoulder, which is why I'm still... That was actually the other reason why I didn't want to, that was the other reason why I didn't want to make a video, is because I'm still a little... It still hurts a little bit, so I'm grunting in pain a little bit, like, ugh. Like, see, I just grunted in pain. But I literally just, like, grabbed Red's leash and just, like, yanked him out. Ugh. See, that hurts, so I'm gonna do it with this hand. I literally grabbed Red's leash and just, like, yanked him out of the road. And, like, I was, like, checking up on him. I was like, are you okay? Like, I mean, I almost got hit saving my dog. If I hadn't been there, the truck would have hit him. And the driver noticed that what I did, so he slammed on the brakes, which I'm not going to do the noise, I can't do it. But he slammed the brakes on to check on me. And was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And he was like, oh my god, you just saved your dog's life. I could have hit him. So, I'm a hero. So, I don't really know what else to say in this vlog. Other than this video, I was going to make it 2 videos, but actually this video is going to be 2 videos in one. Because one of them is going to be a Power Ranger episode review. And I know I did episode 1 of Dino Charge, like, I don't know, I want to say, like, 4 weeks ago, maybe? I don't know. 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. But for some reason I want to do the Christmas episode of Dino Supercharged. Because, yes, I don't have it. It's on Netflix. But, I wanted to do the review for it. So, here's the review. The episode that I'm reviewing, I don't like to go in order. I just think it's boring going in order. So, let me find the episode. This is the episode I'm reviewing, which is Here Comes Heximas, the final episode, like the bonus. So, here's the review. So, this is what episode is it? 22. This is episode 22 of Dino Supercharged. I don't like going in order. And, first off, whenever there's a holiday episode, I don't understand why we have to have a clip show. I mean, it just, like, it feels like the episode just, like, drags on with the clip show. So, I mean, we know what happened. We saw it in, like, a gazillion episodes. Ugh. Sorry, my shoulder did that. My shoulder started hurting again. If I do something with my shoulder, it aggravates it, so I'm not gonna do anything. But we've already seen the episodes, so we've already seen it happen, so we don't need to see it happen again. I used to be okay with the clip shows, but I'm just like, ugh, why do we always have to have a clip show? And I think that the funniest part of Here Comes Heximas, which I'm going to show you, let me find it, play from the beginning, okay, is the scene, let me skip the recap. I think it's like right before the theme song, but there's a scene where, yeah, it's like right before the theme song plays. It's probably the funniest scene in the whole episode, but I don't know if they're like mind controlled or if they're just like possessed by an evil power, but I don't know, it doesn't look like they're mind controlled, because for me, mind control means like they're fighting the other Power Rangers, but But I think the funniest scene of Here Comes Heximas is the part where Riley's like, oh, like he looks under the tree, he's like, oh, to Riley, and he drags his Christmas gift out, and it's from the Secret Santa, which we never find out who it is, and which I think it's the monster Heximas, and Chase goes, oh, Riley, Shelby, me, Kendall, okay, we got enough for everybody, and they open it, like, it's funny because Shelby's like, before they open it, Shelby's like, they say open now, but it's not Christmas yet, it's tomorrow. Christmas is tomorrow. And Riley's like, well, should we wait? And she's like, no. And it's funny because they open them and they're just like, really? Cole? And it is so hilarious what happens. Like, the coal just like resonates over, like, coal just like resonates over them. Like, the coal just like comes, like, something just like resonates from the coal over them. And I love the facial expressions is just making me laugh. They're just like, like, it's the funniest thing. I'm gonna have to show you. Like, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Let me find it. Let me find it real quick. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Some things never change. Oh, to Riley. Some things never change.
Me? Yes. So Chase's fault. Chase, oh, you guys, okay, gonna go under. Okay. There's an end there.
Some things never change.
Oh, to Riley. Merry Christmas, Riley. Open now. Me, Riley, Shelby, Kendall. Oh, there's one for each of us.
They say open now, but
Here it is. I love this part. This part is so funny.
Should we wait? Nope.
This part is hilarious. I love this part.
Is this some kind of joke?
lumps of coal. Lumps of coal.
Oh my god. Okay, that was the scene I like. That scene is just really funny, and I like how after the theme song, Tyler's just like, where did everybody go? And he's like, he comes in thinking that the team is there. He's like, guys, I got the wreath. And then he looks down and he's like, where did everybody go? And I think the funniest thing is that, yeah, they go with the Ranger color. Like, they stay with their color. But I think the funniest thing about that episode is that I like that episode. It's not annoying to me. And the clip show is annoying, but the fact that it's a clip show is annoying. But other than that, it's just really funny. But I just think that it's funny what happens is, like, he opens the coal, like, I'm just gonna say the coal because that's what's inside. He opens it, he's like, somebody sent me coal, and then it just, like, it just, like, resonates over him, like, all over him, and he looks like, he does that facial expression, and he's just like, and then all of a sudden he just, like, turns into a very funny looking elf, and the voice is just really funny. Like, I'm just like, what the heck? Like, it's probably the funniest holiday episode I've ever seen. It's more funnier than Trick or Trial, World, and Race to Rescue Christmas, and Ghostess with the Mostest. It's Here Comes Heximas is probably the funniest holiday episode. And I think my favorite part, though, I always watch this part on YouTube. My favorite part of the whole episode happens I think it's at the very end. I don't like the singing part. I always skip that. Because honestly, I don't think any of the Power Rangers can sing. But, like, not like me, at least. You've heard me singing. I can sing. But you've heard me singing, so you guys have heard me singing in videos, so you know I can sing. But I don't think any of the Power Rangers are good at it, so I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna watch that. I'm not gonna listen to them sing. But I like how the dinosaurs are decorated. But because the T-Rex is wearing like a Santa hat, and I think the Brontosaurus or something has like a Rudolph ears and antlers, like Rudolph nose, a red nose, and reindeer antlers. And the best part about that episode, and then I'll go to the other funny part, is Shelby is like mind controlled still after Raleigh and Chase aren't. After Raleigh, Chase, and Tyler are snapped out of it. And and Tyler takes her on to try to calm her down and help her, and he keeps like hitting her with the clips and pouring out his heart, and finally she's just like what the heck happened? Like, it's the funniest, it's the best episode, it's the best scene in that episode. But the funniest episode is the funniest scene is in that scene I just showed you. I love that scene. When I first saw the episode, I hated that it was a clip show. I was just like, ugh, why do we have to watch another clip show? But when it ended, I was like, okay, I gotta watch that part again. That part was funny. So when it came on here, I was just like, yes, they have it on here. So it was pretty funny. It was a pretty good episode. I don't understand why people never like the holiday episodes. I like them. They're pretty good. And before I continue, I was going to tell you that somebody asked me at school, what kind of Power Ranger series I don't like. I don't like anything because of the leader color. I don't like anything from the second season of Mighty Morphin up until Jungle Fury. RPM I like, but the leader is so rude. The leader is such a jerk. And then after RPM, I don't like Samurai, but I like Super Samurai On. So, Dino Supercharged is by far the best series. I love that series. I can watch that series all day. I was watching it last night, and I just let it play all night. I let it play on here a lot. And I have it on DVD. But, every time I see that scene, I'm just like, what? Like, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. But I was, let's see, what was I gonna say? But I think there's another funny scene. You know how when in Power Rangers when something dramatic happens, it goes to commercial? Like if a Power Ranger gets hurt or sick or something like that, it goes to commercial. Well, I think that's appropriate for Power Rangers. But I love what happens before the first commercial break, which thank God it doesn't go on commercial after the theme song. I would be annoyed if that did. You know, like if it did. You know, like when you watch like iCarly or Victorious or Henry Danger or something like that, it always goes on commercial after the theme song, and you're just like, okay, why does that have to go on commercial? It's very annoying. Well, that's not what it does on here. Commercial. That's not what it does on here. It doesn't go to commercial after the theme song. It goes to commercial like twice, I think, like shortly before the ending scene. Like halfway through the episode and then like towards the end. And Tyler, Coda, Ivan, and I think that's it. Yes, Tyler, Coda, Ivan, and somebody else. I think it's Tyler, Coda, and Ivan are watching Riley, Chase, and Shelby get coal for everybody and like get the coal ready. And when Heximas is singing, he's like cursing coal all day. Like it's to the tune of Jingle Bells, but it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. He's like, Jingle bells, Santa smells, cursing coal all day. Like it's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I'm just like, okay, that monster can't sing. But I think that it's pretty funny what happens before the commercial break. I don't remember if it was Ivan or sorry if my accent's weird. It's just my accent. It's just my voice. It's just my accent. Tyler and Ivan are talking about something, like they're watching and they see a grunt. What do they call it? It's not a monster. It's like a monster, but they don't talk. What is it? A grunt or something? I think that's what it's called. A grunt, aka a Vivix, coming up to them, and Tyler's like, duck! And everybody but Ivan ducks. And as soon as a box is taken, Ivan just like it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. So, and I like how after the episode comes back, after the commercial break, Coda and Chase and Riley go into go into a truck to get another box of coal. To get a box of coal or something. And Tyler's like, close it, Coda, and he closes it and locks it, and Tyler's like, Merry Christmas, and he pats the truck door and just drives off. So that episode is very, very funny. I highly recommend watching it. You'll be laughing your head off. The only thing I don't like is that it's a clip show. I don't like that. That's very annoying. So guys, that's gonna do it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright? Oh, and before I go, I'd like to give a shout out to two friends actually. One is at school, the other one is not. Chunky Jeffrey, I'd like to give a shout out to you for just being such a sweet friend. And I don't know how to say her YouTube name, but one of the friends at school, I'd like to give her a shout out. So I'll see you guys in the next video, alright?